for July 2019 Astro Tarot forecast. I am shuffling the Spellcasters Tarot by Melanie Marquis and Scott Murphy. I just use this for the psychic tarot readings. Thank you for choosing me for your personal readings and subscribing to the channel. I'll be shuffling these through all of the astrology, and I do want to let you know just quickly, I am in a co-creative collaboration with Melissa Accessories, and we are offering our summer solstice energy bracelets called Seasons in Stone. The link is in the Show More section if you're interested. They're made of soft jade and blue calcite and a druzy quartz crystal. And they are really powerful for intuition. That's what blue calcite's for. And they're healing energies. And I'm wearing mine for the birthday month. Let's get into the forecast. I appreciate your listening to that. On the 1st of July, Mars enters Leo. And this is a very powerful month for both your 11th house and 12th house on the solar wheel. Please watch your ascendant sign as it's more accurate to your astrology, and watch your moon sign so you get a full dose of the cosmos for the month. Virgo, when Mars is in Leo for 6 weeks, from the 1st until the 18th of August, he's in the intuition sector for you. So I feel like this blue calcite might do the trick even more. Your dreams, your premonitions, your psychic ability, everyone has it. Some people are more honed in and practice to elevate their intuition. But Mars is here, and there's a natural instinct available to you. So trust your gut. It's that knowingness, that claircognizance, knowing something with such certainty, but you don't know why you're so certain. It's an ability. Use it. You have it this month. You can get a lot of thinking done. And on the 2nd, today, we have our new moon solar eclipse at 10 degrees of Cancer in your 11th house of friendships, social clubs, and organizations. Virgo is aligning themselves with a new tribe. And there's a clear slate and clean palette for you to paint the new clubs, groups, and organizations that you'd like to be connected with on this beautiful palette here. You have new goals and new wishes. And it's time to start fresh in the 11th house of connection. And your online presence might get a little stronger. This is the sector of the internet and technology, higher devices, and innovation. Venus follows this new moon eclipse energy on the 3rd. Venus enters Cancer as well. Female connections and connections with clubs that are only involved with women are profound for Virgo. You're also attracted to new friends and new goals when Venus is in this sector. So write your list and aim high in the goal arena. Maybe pick 11 goals for yourself. I don't know why, but 11 is the lucky number this month for you. There's the ruling planet Mercury that's retrograding on the 7th of July through the 31st. So the remaining 3 weeks of this month, Mercury retrogrades at 4 degrees of Leo and heads back into the 23-degree mark of Cancer. So you originally start your revision, in the quiet private sector, which I really never mind a Mercury retrograde in the 12th house. You're reminded of the past, but you are given a lot of dream messages and premonitions. And this is a time of healing. And you're reminded of what works for your life. And you could find there are signs everywhere in your intuition when Mercury is here. But then he goes deeper into the 11th house, and that's when older friends come back into the picture. And there's a reconvening in this area for you and a healing. I'm getting emotional about it. I feel like it's been too long, and there's a reconvening is the word that I hear. So use your retrograde to contact people who you miss or who you who you think could deserve to hear from you, who could truly use your love or support right now. On the 16th of July, that's our full moon total lunar eclipse at 24 degrees of Capricorn in the 5th house of true love and romance and children and creativity and fun and leisure and pleasure. I love this sector. But you're closing the door. Some of you, your romances aren't the best and you're not into them anymore, or your dating life is meh, I can close the door on it. But for some of you, your child is moving out or going to school far away from you, and you're helping them pack is the message, or get something together for their trip or travels. Some of you are ending projects that didn't benefit you as much, either spiritually or monetarily, and you might have too many irons on the fire, so you are closing the door on a creative endeavor in the 5th house of entrepreneurial pursuits. Now, collectively, from the 22nd on, all of these planets, the Sun on the 22nd, then Venus on the 27th, and the new moon, the second new moon of the month, on the 31st, all enter Leo. So Mars, the Mercury retrograde, and the Sun, Venus, and the new moon this month enter Leo. This is that 12th house of intuition. Trust a Virgo this month. I would trust you. I think that your intuition is full of clarity and spot on. Let's see what comes up in the tarot about this. I'm hoping we see the High Priestess, the Queen of Cups, or the King of Cups. Let's see what comes through. Virgo, here are your cards for the month. And if you'd like a private reading with me, I'm at audreyalison.com. 2 of Coins, weighing 2 jobs. Which way do I go? You've got a couple things on your plate here. You might take one of these off your plate with that full moon in the 5th house. Some of you are working 2 positions or have double the responsibility in your life as parent and provider. Let's see what else is here. 4 of Coins, property, home life, wanting to secure yourself financially, and maybe even being frugal because there's the need to hold on to some of your resources, which is great. You don't want to overspend in a retrograde. Don't do what I did a couple months ago. Hone in on your resources. This is the time to build your reserves and not to spend. The Sun, happiness, marriage, warmth, success. Look at that golden goddess. She weaving her hair. She's weaving her hair. And she might want another baby, is what I'm getting. This is so silly, and I know that I pick up a lot of messages from using different decks each month, which is why I love to do this, to keep myself on my toes. But I'm hearing, grow your hair out, honey. Grow the hair out, let it all grow, and then cut it. It's like you're getting rid of the old energy. So grow your hair out and get rid of every strand of hair that you had on your head when you once knew them. So old friends or old lovers, I know that sounds crazy. I'm telling everyone to cut their hair and grow it, but there's a symbolic message in here. It's a metaphor in a way. To shed all of the old out and then get ready to start new. So exfoliate this month, honey. Exfoliate, cut that hair, get rid of the old ends, old and loose ends. Get rid of old and loose ends. So sum up your attachments or finish what you started and tie up everything. Comes full circle in a nice little bow is what I'm hearing. Everything's going to make sense to you. Wow, there you are. all that earth is coming up for you. The King of Coins, protecting your health and wealth, but mastering your home environment and occupation. You have another card. She's coming up a lot. This is the Mercury retrograde energy, the Page of Swords, Mercurial. Don't say what you don't mean. Watch your wording and how well you are giving your message to others. You're surrounded by coins this month. Hey, that's a good place to be. Put yourself in that gold. You have resources surrounding you. So what does Virgo want to do with this money or for a living? If your focus is career, you've got success here. I think you should move forward in a new path. You're eclipsed in such a brand new sector of goals and connection that I think you're led to new earnings. Working from home could be a brilliant income for you. There's an inspiration or an idea available to you too, wisdom with that Page of Swords. A message of work or an inspiration during eclipse season, insight. I hope this was helpful for you, Virgo. I am wishing you a beautiful July. And if you'd like a private reading, I'm at audreyalison.com. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.